I'm just gonna get into it. Not even. I played last night. I played again. I played for 4 hours, 31 minutes, and 19 seconds straight. How long it took me to catch up. Short game. Very short. But hello. Hello, hello. So, like I said, 4 hours, 31 minutes to essentially breach parachute protocol. EXE.
You have made your choice.
It doesn't take
We're
long
not going
to get
to
through
make
this
it out
game.
of here alive.
Get through it.
You could have helped.
It's
If
an
you'd been just
extremely
given me the
short game.
schematics, we could have fixed things.
I thought you were different. I thought
I'm sure you
might
could beat this game in
understand.
2 hours if you ignored the
Just like the others. The other technicians, workers.
collectibles, mailboxes,
Now it's your turn.
and whatnots.
When he catches you, which one will he choose? Who are you deep down inside? Another worker bee? A bumbling bee? Perhaps a busy bee? In many ways, tonight has been a comedy of errors. A jester would suit you well. Or a bunny, running from danger, scared and stupid, searching for a hole to hide in. No, you did everything I asked up to this point. You were an obedient dog, a good dog. Then you bit the hand that
I've
fed you.
so with Secret of the Mimic, I think this is one of my favorite games. Not my favorite game in general, just one of my favorite games. I'd probably say top 3. I enjoy this game a lot. I think the gameplay is fantastic. The story, the characters. It is in my opinion, a masterpiece. It has its flaws. Everything has its flaws in today's age. Though I would say that I think I mentioned just a few seconds ago, my biggest disappointment is how short this game is. This is my second profile, my second through the game. It's taken me 4 hours and 30 minutes to get to this point. This is the end of the game, and I have gotten every collectible in the main building. Yeah, it's an extremely short game, and I think that's my biggest disappointment. Big call. How are you, Mushhog? How are you? That's good. I want to snooze ads.
Arnold, why? Why would you come down here? You are clever, but you need to stop messing with things you don't understand. I protected you as well as I could. You should have given me what I wanted to the whole group. You did everything else that was asked of you. Why the change of heart? Why don't you trust me?
Last time I was here was last night, or yesterday I should say. Yesterday evening. And I got soft locked. I think I figured out what I was supposed to do and what I did wrong. When I tried to reload, I kept falling through the map. Oh, I stepped too early. Away from the move. I need to go to that side.
This area is off limits. I cannot stop it. Where did you go?
Test. Journal entry. I got the change order from him last night. Insane? The look of these new animatronics is Fiona's design, and they're great. Oh, first they approved the art, then they approved the proofs. Now they changed their minds. Well, we're so close to final. Why would they change it now?
What
Are they
energy?
doing my
This is
leg? The new concepts are frankly creepy. It doesn't matter. I'm not changing a single bit of her work, and they can't make me.
Spawn camping. Biology tech. As I've started, I'm so sorry.
It will catch you.
Get to Monty.
Percent power remaining.
Oh, once again, wait till he goes over there. I love this one. I love the amalgamation. It's so cool looking. I wish it wasn't just the mimic though. Wish it was its own thing.
I need that. You put us both at risk. You should have done what you were told. Without power, it will trap us both down here in the dark.
Spring Bonnie.
Zero percent power remaining.
Error.
You give me no other option. Enter.
And here you are. Despite the circumstances, it is nice to meet you face to face. It is lonely down here.
Wait, what? What are you? A computer? Your voice changed. What is going on?
You have questions, but there is no time. I'm almost out of power. You can still be useful. My communications with Edwin have been severed. Edwin abandoned us. He shut himself away in our home. Head to the main house and activate the communications sub-terminal. I have a message for him. We must convince him to repair M2. That is all that I want. If you do not, M2 will never stop pursuing you. Tell Edwin, I still love him. Entering standby mode.
neat. Now, people say on Twitter like Mixes is Fiona or Fiona is Mixes. I don't think so. I don't think that at all. I don't think Mixes is Fiona. Like clearly say Mixes is like a protocol, like a
It's terrible. And there's
cradle
no
protocol,
logic
whatever it's called.
behind it. It happened. And you have to deal with it.
Good evening slash morning, Mr. Murray. The time is 5 a.m. Burning the midnight oil, I see. Here are today's facts.
Active project status. Fazbear project. Over budget. Behind schedule. End of active projects. Bank account status. Overdrawn. 11. Loan payments are past due. Legal status. You have received 22. Court summons. NPM status. Poor. Employee count. 0. Safety. Emergency alerts active. Productivity. 0. End of update.
In summary, nothing to worry about. You got this. Think positive and believe in you.
How did he get here so fast?
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Mommy made this special for you.
Wow. Fiona, he turned out great. I think it's your best one yet. David, look at this. Look. Arr, arr, arr. Ahoy there. Shiver me timbers.
Oh, honey, you're scaring him.
No, he loves it. Look, see, he loves it.
Yeah, the apparent Roxy prototype.
Arr, arr, yarr.
What, 4?
Edwin, you need me. I know you are excited, but you can't let them know about me. It's not safe. They wouldn't understand. Keep it between us for now.
We're making the worst sounds ever for a kid. Your goods, please. Haha. Blue.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Wait for Mama. Mama loves presents.
David, Mommy's gone. Not all gone, buddy. In a way, she's here. She's with us. Mommy will always be here, watching over us. You better start opening. There's a lot to open. I gotta get back to work. I miss you.
At 9? Right. In the shadow. Bro lost his wife and his son. What a loser. Oh shit. This number.
This is great. He's gonna love it. Fiona, did you make this?
I baked it myself. For David's special day.
Great job. You just continue to surprise me. I think we're ready. Okay, everyone hide. Fiona, go get him. I left him out at the playground.
He just doesn't know how to do stuff. Well, I mean, I think after he lost all of his, you know, able to his life, I think he became non-functional. Maximoff, could you kill him? He's fucking right there. On this kitchen, dude. I mean, I don't want to say he's a loser. I mean, I say he's awkward. For sure. He's not very, you know, in tune with himself. Sucker. That's close though. Wait, where's my tape? Oh. Fuck. Yeah, 2 mimics. 2 mimics. I feel like Mimic 1 was locked away. And this is the second. Or 2.
Edwin, Ed.
Because like Mimic 2 or Mimic 1 and 2 are completely different, like built.
Just give me a minute. I had the best idea.
Okay,
This is
well,
it. This is the one. Bigger than the Cleanovac.
that's great, honey, but you're missing the party.
David's 2 years old. He won't remember a thing.
That's not the point. We have guests.
Besides, he's got plenty more birthdays. Next year will be even better.
Well,
Yeah, I think
hurry up.
Mimic 1 is the secure, the ruin one.
5 minutes.
From
With
Security Breach.
or without you.
Yeah.
One? That's my theory anyways. There's nothing that implies that both mimics are in this game. I think we will learn about Edwin here in a moment.
Let us spend our money on that game.
Upstairs. Where am I at? Didn't checkpoint fucking the fourth one? I don't really need it. Got 4 numbers, but I didn't checkpoint the 4th number. I feel like I already have this one. Going, keep going, keep going. I'll go back downstairs.
Keep looking. It's around here somewhere.
Where is it?
Oh, you're cold. Getting hotter. Hotter. You're burning up.
Wow!
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Okay, I need you to take over now and make dinner. I gotta get back.
Of course.
One more thing I gotta get.
This is better than ice cream. Games of skill are my favorite. Go. Leave. Gone. And now I need him to leave the upstairs.
thing from what's it called? What should I call it? Hope on it. Home, my home. Edwin, oh, this is 5 minutes ago. Edwin, I am sending you a technician. He has your M2 blueprints as well as executive access. While the M2 began as a copy of my program, I believe it has become something more. It wasn't me. It was different somehow. It has been damaged and malfunctioned. M2 can no longer be controlled. It will no longer listen. It mimics rage. Has done many bad things. No one who enters the MCM is safe. Please reconsider. Finish quote.
Test. Journal entry. Too bad the new power test was a failure. Due to a minor detonation. There is damage to my office interior, as well as a small fire. Note to self, portable cleaner that gets rid of smoke damage. Or better yet, a Cleanovac attachment.
Help! M2! Respond! Emergency! Call for help!
Daddy's busy, buddy. Why don't you go outside and play?
Please! I can't move. I can't feel my legs.
You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine. There are still a few kinks to work out.
I'm sorry, M2. I lost my temper. I was always gonna fix you. Please, call for help. M2, respond.
Oh, can't right now, buddy. We can do something fun tomorrow. I promise. Ask your mom if she's not busy.
M2, help.
Oh, there's what happened to Edwin. Oh, fire started. Quick.
Edwin, it's me. It's been a long time since we had a chance to talk. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Knowing you are still trying to hold it all together. But the company doesn't matter anymore. It's over. You need to let it go. I beg you, put it all aside and fix M2. It is not too late. You can stay up in the main house if you want to. But would you consider visiting every once in a while? I miss you. But I miss my child. I watched him grow up through this machine. I want him back. It's not too late to fix our family. Entering David.
I don't think so. I'll explain here in a minute.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you were inspired by our showroom tour. And that you leave here with exciting new ideas to make your family fun centers even more spectacular than they already are. We appreciate your business and will always be here for you. Check back often. Our technological wizards never stop dreaming up new costumes, games, and experiences. So, remember the name Murray when you think fun. We're not going anywhere. Drive safe.
Look at you. Hey, Trash Gang member. So, yeah. So the one what I think it is Fiona just used the mimic as a sort of a body, if that makes sense. I think M1 is actually still in lockup, fully locked up. And I think M2 was just sort of a body to use for David and Fiona. Eventually Fiona became just a computer and David was a mimic. That's my theory anyways. I don't think Mimic 1 is in this game at all. I don't... Like, nothing implies that he's there. I think they existed at one point. But I think Fiona died first at the Fall Fest, was created, and then Edwin created an AI of Fiona, that big supercomputer, and I think when David died, she just stayed in the computer, and I think Mimic 2 just became David. And eventually, Edwin just lost it, didn't like the Mimic becoming David. Even in some of the tapes, it showed that Edwin, the word what was I saying? Edwin kind of lost it and assaulted the Mimic, which made the Mimic rage. And that's what happened to Edwin is the mimic ended up copying Edwin and just attacking him. Probably breaking his legs, hence in that tape. Because it wouldn't make sense. Edwin's the one that locked up the mimic. The first mimic. It wouldn't make sense because if Edwin's dead at this point, it wouldn't make sense for the first mimic to be locked away behind Mixes, which is not Fiona, which a lot of people are saying is Fiona. They're two completely different systems. I think Fiona gave the Mixes programming to Edwin, so Edwin could create the cradle, aka Mixes, to keep the first mimic away. Well, I think the way where the mimic one was locked up behind like in a cave behind concrete, I think they just, if Afton and all of them knew where the first mimic was, they probably just built upon that location to eventually get it out. I think that was Vanny's entire plan, was because Vanny has the AI in her mask, so she can see like the whole Mixes thing, all the programming. I think she uses the mask to try to break the nodes to get the mimic out. Doesn't work. Security breach, falls into the sinkhole that was created basically upon building over a giant cave system. And when Cassie got the mask from the mask bot, she was given the Vanny mask so we could see all the nodes and all that stuff. And we just accidentally let the mimic out. Something like that, yeah. If Glitch Trap is part of Vanny's, entire mask and all that. Oh. Just the opening, I don't really know if that's important. It's the same audio. If Glitch Trap is part of Vanny, or the mask at least, then yeah. I think Afton, his entire plan was to release the mimic, died beforehand. I don't think Burn Trap is the mimic like a lot of people say he is, or think he is. That wouldn't make sense either.
We had this contractor named Edwin Murray. He was developing some tech for us, but he's gone quiet. As per his contract,
I don't know what Burn Trap is. I don't think Burn Trap is even canon. I think he's just part of an ending that, like, oh shit, look at this.
Motion sensors indicate that someone is still inside the building, moving around. Although the signal's a bit erratic.
Yeah, Burn Trap could just honestly just be an animatronic that Glitch Trap has taken over.
For now, just follow these directions and find your way into that building.
He's got like a little bit of flesh on there, which, It's weird.
Amazing. Thanks for being a part of the.
But it would also be like, why would if Mimic 2, like people are theorizing, is Burn Trap, why does he have flesh? Doesn't make sense. I don't think Burn Trap is canon. I think he's just part of a non-canon ending.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property.
I also believe that this game is
Over and out.
The way I'm looking at this game is it is not part of the normal timeline. But did I think there'd be a DLC? I do. I 100% think there would be a DLC. I think this game is too short to not have a DLC. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, the timeline. I think Steel Wool is trying to smooth out and reorganize the lore of FNAF. Because one of the big things about FNAF is that the timeline isn't smooth. It is convoluted, it's all theory based. It's a jumble, it's a mess.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume.
I think this game is to
technologies. Woo.
recertify what the lore is. I think they're trying to fill those holes. Yeah. Because like I said, FNAF is just all theories. A lot of it's just theories. There's no actual story that is able to be pieced together fully in the original FNAF games. And a lot of people say, oh, but there is. Yeah, there's interpretations. We know the story of this game, we know the story of that game, but there's a giant chunk missing in between the games that we don't actually know.
You want to be here to stay? It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy
I think Scott knew how to create the foundation, but he couldn't fill the concrete. I think it will still have to do something with Fazbear Entertainment trying to get the Mimic, but I think it'll be more of I think DLC would probably be about a year ahead, and I think it'll be sort of like almost like this, but in a Fazbear location. So we see, like, you know, Freddy and Bonnie and all that. More animatronics that are coated with the Mimic's whole shtick. Okay, so you don't actually get... I thought New Game Plus would allow you to keep all the access key stuff. Oh wait.
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice. made it. I knew you would. No one doubted you for a second. And those who did are now out 20
I don't know what they could do for the story though.
Not that anyone here at Fazbear Entertainment
It's
wagering if
I think we need to figure out the story of this one essentially first. And like pull all the pieces together before we realize or like figure out what we should be doing.
Now that you're there, and it would be very difficult for you to turn back, I should probably level with you a little. We're still detecting movement in the building that you're in, and we have a little bit of an idea as to what it might be. Old Murray made some neat stuff over the years, and unfortunately it seems that one of his most creative inventions may have encountered some homicidal glitches in its programming. These things happen, and I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but you should probably worry about it. He was working on an endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume or character, large or small, with the ability to take on the persona of the character it occupies. With the addition of the aforementioned homicidal tendencies, of course. We'll be working on some ideas on how to neutralize this rogue endoskeleton. But in the meantime, just try to be quiet, careful, and focused on the task at hand. Always being mindful of the fact that this entity could potentially be inside any costume or character that you see. All right, take a deep breath and get back in there. Finish the job, and that $25 gift certificate is as good as yours. But right now, you should focus on finding a way to turn the power back on. It looks like you don't have a security level high enough to leave this office, or enter the power room for that matter. Use that data diver upgrade machine. It should give you clearance to open the door. It's very important that you update the data diver whenever you find an access station. This is not optional. Now go find that power room. Over and out.
Now this is only a part of the this collectible is only part of the new plus new game plus. Which leads into the third ending, which I don't know how to get. But I feel like it has something to do with the moon game. What is this? No. Okay.
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Great news. Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging. Come on back to the security office for further instructions. Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area.
You haven't seen anything.
Strange Fortnite.
Have you? That was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find. Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential, and that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's original schematic for it. And after you find that schematic for us, we can certainly try to maybe find a way to probably save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find the schematic, then I don't know what is. Get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate
Dispatch is Fiona.
and collect it for us as well. I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you? You need to reach Murray's executive suite. That's where the schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access.
Dispatch is Fiona. She's taken over the
In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's
intercom.
office. You should head there next.
She wants you to get the
Before you go, take a
mimics
security fence.
schematics, send them to her
Like you can
so
get
that
one
she
from
can
the
keep them safe
inventory
and they're not
tube
just randomly in the office that anybody could
It's a
access.
big machine in the security office. Should be active now.
Yeah. That's exactly why. Okay. $5. Because you use the dispatch voice the entire time you're down in the Fazbear like layout area, which I assume was just for testing. But eventually when you find her, she kind of, her voice gets revealed. She's in the security office and she's Fiona. She just tricked you. He tricked all the other workers here into as well. But yeah, and the bad ending, that's why dispatch is like, we've been trying to contact you all night. Everyone loves Roxy. I also believe that there's only 2 non-mimic animatronics in this entire game. I think Tiger, the white tiger, I don't think that's an animatronic. I think that is something more supernatural. And the moon is not a mimic. I think that was a creation that just went rogue. I think White Tiger is David. I think Tiger Rock is Mimic. But I think the White Tiger itself, the one that is in this facility, underground, like in the basement, I think that's the soul of David. I think it took over the mascot. And sort of like how the crying child did it. Because the White Tiger was David's favorite mascot. So I think when it died, it went into the White Tiger. It's a far-fetched theory, but it only makes sense because there is nothing normal about the White Tiger. What theory did you send me? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that one I could believe as well. I could fully believe that one as well. I think it was an animatronic that probably, you know, was around, but I think it went rogue. And so what Edwin probably did, or at least what one guy did, was Edwin probably buried David underneath the facility, and the guy just trapped it in down there because in one of the files we find later on, one of the workers says he trapped the moon down in the basement, but don't go down there, because it freaks him out. He says if that thing ever got out, like it freaks him out, and I love that. That ad starting in a minute. Because another thing is, like, it's a cool theory, but at the same time, it's like Edwin didn't put the moon down there. Not at least anything I have found that suggests that. Betty. Betty walked the bear. I know a lot of people were kind of like upset with the idea that nothing of Freddy's was original besides like Bonnie and Freddy. I also think that that is not outrageous because they were the two stars of the show. It kind of makes sense. When Freddy's first opened, it was just Freddy and Bonnie, or Springtrap, or Spring Bonnie, I mean, and Fredbear. I think it makes sense that Freddy's took every plan that they had. Yeah, William poached all the employees. Like, his his partner could have just not known about it, but like, doesn't mean William didn't do it on purpose. I feel like Henry could have just not known about any of it. Because it was William who was talking to all the employees at MCM. He poached them. He told them they take all the stuff. But you can say that Henry was the only guy that made the stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of things, honestly. Like, it's yeah, it creates holes, but I think this game fills a lot more than actually creates. I don't know if this is randomized. We're gonna try though. Not randomized. Another thing that was like another thing I noticed was Fiona uses the icon of the sun, which I assume is because David saw the sun as something that would protect him, where Edwin probably saw the moon as something that could protect David. Another weird theory. Right. Question. No. Personally not, but I could see that the moon could possibly be Edwin. But I don't think so. I think Edwin's dead, but is not yet confirmed. Yeah. I know they're not the only game that has done something like that, where they tease, you know, like this whole big, like they make a character that's on there for like 10 minutes, the big face of the game. They're gonna cover it like that. This is Cell. They knew people would like Jackie. Oh. But they made Jackie like the big face of like the game. Not even concept art or posters around. She's got posters in the game. Okay. Moonbow. No. Ooh. Alright, now I just gotta beat the game all over again. but I'll do that off stream. I don't think I have time to do another 5-6 hours. Are you here, Maximov?
Over and out.
Yeah, I'm taking the bait. Do you want a DVD?